Hi, today we are going to talk about growing ginger from rhizomes. These are not roots, these are rhizomes, which are parts of the plant under the ground where ginger stores its nutrients. Now, the first question to ask when you are growing ginger is where to get rhizomes and how to choose rhizomes which are best. So, that's what we are going to talk about. Stay with me and we go through three main considerations one by one. So the best way to get rhizomes is actually to ask somebody you know who already grows ginger and to get this fresh rhizome straight from the soil and start growing it again. Unfortunately, that's not something that many of us can do. The next way of getting rhizomes is actually buying some from your nursery. You can buy it from nursery, you can buy online. Usually rhizomes, ginger rhizomes are transported well, so it doesn't have to be a nursery which is next to you, but as always it's better to have nursery closer to your home, because this is where you get something that grows much better in your particular situation, in your soil, in your climate, and so on. From other point of view, of course, you are not going to grow rhizomes outside for a long period, mostly inside, sometimes in a container, in a pot, and maybe just a few months outside. Now, the most popular way of getting ginger is from a supermarket. Yes, you can buy rhizomes in a supermarket, but there are things that you have to be aware of. The first one is whether you should buy organic ginger or just usual ginger, which is much cheaper and much bigger. So you can see here I have two rhizomes. This is organic and this is usual one. Now you would think that, wow, this one is bigger, and because it's bigger we might grow bigger harvest. Well, it's not that easy. The problem with these rhizomes is that supermarkets very often put, well, not supermarkets, the producers very often put growth retardants on this ginger, so it doesn't start growing and supermarkets have enough time to sell it. So that's why you might not be able to grow anything at all. Now you can try, and some people soak it in water to remove these retardants. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes they might not even have retardants. But as a rule, if you do want to get success with your ginger, I would advise you not to use the one which you buy in a supermarket. Now, the one which you buy in a supermarket, if it's bio or organic ginger, that's exactly what you need, because there are no growth retardants and it will grow. It will grow. So the second thing to consider is so-called eyes. Now let's look. Eyes are these little things which you would have on your ginger rhizomes. Now look, it's pretty big rhizome, and let's count. You have 1, 2, a little bit destroyed, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, well, maybe 15. So if you be very thorough in counting, you will have 15 rhizomes. Not all of them would grow. Some of them are already quite destroyed and dry, so probably they would not go. You might have luck growing, I would say, 1, 2, 3, and a few more. Now let's look at bio or organic one. Look how small it is, but look at the number of eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wouldn't count all of them, because here, look, one, here, 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 and so on. You have many more eyes. So, and from each eye, you can get ginger growth if it's in a good condition. So even if you just look at the number of eyes, the possibility of growth of organic ginger, which is usually much smaller, is much better than the one which you just buy in a supermarket. Now in my next video, I'm going to show you difference between growing those two ginger rhizomes, also using different conditions, different ways of planting them, so you can see and select which one works best for you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and do subscribe to get notified about my other ginger videos, or just browse my channel. Ciao!